Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my world of fragrance. Today we are talking about Terence Hughes perfumes, and I'm so excited because I have been waiting a long time to try them. So the perfumes in question today are Jasmine Narcotique and Blood Orange from Terence Hughes. They come in these packaging thingies. I got the 10 mils, I bought them myself from the website when there was 20% off. They are switching out the packaging to be all black. So yeah, excited to tell you my thoughts. So Terence Hughes is a perfumer slash YouTuber. He is a self-taught perfumer as far as I've understood, and he has a chemistry degree as well. So this is all great and dandy. There are a lot of great self-taught perfumers out there. Andy Tower is one of them. Liz Moores is another one. So I was really excited to try out his fragrances because I had been watching his reviews on YouTube for a while. He started creating videos on here in 2019, which was just about the time that his perfume brand was releasing. He's gained quite a bit of traction here on YouTube with his subscriber base, and so the business, I assume, is booming as well. So congratulations to Terence Hughes. I am coming into this with a very, very positive outlook. I loved Terence Hughes' videos, all of his reviews in the very beginning because they were so brutally honest, and I love the way that he just went all in. I'm all for honest reviews here on YouTube. Positive reviews are amazing. Negative reviews are also necessary so that people understand the difference between what is good and what is not. So yes, I had very high hopes for these perfumes, seeing how critical Terence Hughes is of other brands. He, goes all in and gives his opinion as a perfumer. So for these, my hopes were way up here. So let's start with Blood Orange. This is the 10 mil. It also comes in a 50 mil, and it is 27 pounds for 10 mil. Like I said, I got this when it was on offer, so 20% off. And this is maybe not the highest on my list of the Terence Hughes fragrances that I wanted to try, but because they are on the pricey side, I just simply could not blind buy something that costed a lot more. He has very interesting names of perfumes on his website, such as Slut, Boss Bitch, Boss Bastard, things like that. And I was interested in trying some of the, more out there, outspoken names, but I simply, could not blind buy something that was so expensive. So I started off with these. Blood Orange, let me show you my first impressions. Blood Orange, okay? So far, this is not what I was expecting. I was expecting a very juicy, dark blood orange. It's orangey, but it's still perfumey. It's not what I would call a realistic orange, but I assume that ATH is trying to make all of these fragrances very long lasting. So that could have been one of the things he had to compromise on in order to make this fragrance very long lasting. A very realistic citrus would fleet very quickly. It's a nice fresh fragrance that I assume would last very well, and it feels potent. Like, it smells all right. So Blood Orange is Terence Hughes' take on a citrus fragrance. It has a lot of ambroxan in it, so that projection chemical that is crowd pleasing. It does not smell entirely natural, like I said in my first impressions. It depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for a citrus fragrance that truly does last and has some mass appeal to it, then you might really love Blood Orange. For me, I think that, out of all of the fragrances that I have, I probably will not be reaching for it that much. These are all completely vegan fragrances, so that is a plus side. The concentrations are all 20% according to Terence Hughes, so no animal byproducts, and everything is, an EDP concentration. I could smell this fragrance the day after wearing it and even longer. So if performance is something that you are super duper keen on and is the most important factor for you, then that is something that you will really, really enjoy about Terence Hughes fragrances. And the way that he speaks in his reviews as well, he seems to really enjoy fragrances that are long lasting. Now, Jasmine Narcotique, one of you actually did recommend this fragrance to me because I do love a indolic jasmine fragrance, a dirty jasmine, and that's what I thought that this one was going to be. Oh, okay. Okay. This isn't what I was expecting. This is a very nice jasmine, very realistic. It smells like blooming jasmine flowers, and with this weird undertone that could be described as slightly medicinal. The jasmine is sweetish. I'm really liking this. Is this a dirty jasmine? Maybe because of the lack of the animalics in here. I'm not saying that using animalics is a must, but for that dirty feel, you do have to have something that reminisces, you know, like true animalics. If you can find a synthetic substitute that really mimics that. I don't feel like that is in this fragrance, but it is a nice jasmine fragrance. The jasmine does end up, it feels kind of plasticky. There is this strange cocaine accord in this fragrance, and suede as well. So this jasmine has this twist that would either be very weird to you or very addictive to you, I will say. Overall, this fragrance lasted surprisingly less than the blood orange. I mean, the blood orange really was a stayer, not a strayer. And Jasmine Narcotique did last, maybe it lasts around 6 to 8 hours on my skin. But that always depends on you, always depends on your skin chemistry and all of that. So yeah, would I recommend these fragrances? I think if you are truly interested in this brand, if you are looking for fragrances that have a high emphasis on performance, then you will absolutely love these fragrances. Also taking into account that you like to have something that is generally crowd pleasing, that is generally projecting as well. And I don't know, I feel like these kind of lie on the cusp of being crowd pleasing and on the cusp of being slightly experimental. There are a few experimental elements in them, but they still are generally crowd pleasing. So yes, Terence Hughes, I always salute a self-taught perfumer. I think it's amazing, and these are my thoughts on these ones. I would still like to try some of the more complex fragrances in the line, the more daring fragrances, the ones that contain oud as well. So do leave me your recommendations if you have tried some that you think are worth trying. But yeah, for me, it's an okay. Thank you for watching this video today. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next video.